and Pullman, San Francisco. Mantra India also has a dedicated office open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for catering needs. Email them at mantraindiacatering@gmail.com or call 650-960-1001. Mantra India.
గిరిజనులు శ్రోతలకి నా నమస్కారం. మీ కమల్ హాసన్.
గిరిజనులు రేడియో. ఓలాలా మజా చేయాలా.
Here is what some customers have to say about their experience with Realtor Nagaraj Annaya.
Hi, this is Venkat.
This is Mahesh.
Hi, this is Ramohan.
We are the first time home buyers with Nagaraj.
I heard about Nagaraj on radio and then I approached him. Nagaraj Annaya has helped us in finding the home of our dreams. I really enjoyed working with Nagaraj.
Nagaraj helped us the whole process from beginning pre-qualified loan approval process to the offer accepted, and also he gave us the right contractor information for the home improvements.
I was able to get a good home at a good price in the location I'm looking for. I recommend Nagaraj Annaya.
I definitely recommend Nagaraj to any home buyers.
Nagaraj Annaya, the one-stop shop for all real estate needs. Call him today for free consultation at 408-805-4653 or visit nagarajhomes.com. You're listening to Real Estate Roundup. Real Estate Roundup with Realtor Nagaraj Annaya every Sunday from 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. PST on Bolly 92.3 FM.
Helping you hone in on your dream home or secure the best price on your home for sale. That's where you can count on Nagaraj Annaya, founder of nagarajhomes.com. Hello and welcome. I'm Vijay Lakshmi, welcoming you to Real Estate Roundup, a glimpse into Bay Area real estate and all you need to know. And giving you that glimpse is none other than your trusted Bay Area realtor, that's Nagaraj Annaya. So if you have questions, if you've been toying with the idea of getting into the market as a buyer, as a seller, as an investor, or you're looking to refinance your home or possibly rent it, well, you've reached the right place on the dial to do that. You can join in on our conversation by calling 408-912-5038. That's 408-912-5038. We are, of course, live on Bolly 92.3 FM and on YouTube, and that's Nagaraj Annaya's YouTube channel right there. You can join us there. Put your questions in the comments section. But if you want to get in on the phone, we welcome your calls on any aspect of the real estate market, and that's 408-912-5038. And with that, let me get the conversation rolling. Hello, Nagaraj. Welcome. Happy Sunday.
Hello, Vijay Lakshmi. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday to all the listeners out there.
Very good afternoon to you. And of
bright
course,
sunshine out there.
Yes.
I have one
after
quote,
a couple days.
I have one quote to say. See, in your 20s, your goal should not be cut down on a basic needs. Okay. The goal should be to make more money. Okay. Buying a real estate is not going to cut down your cost. It will increase your expenses. So you should not be scared to reduce your expenses. You should be always eyeing toward making a more money or making a more needs to yourself.
That is a very good quote to start us off on our conversation this afternoon. And of course, we are on the threshold of 2023. So all minds and all thoughts are on the home buying process in 2023. How do you buy a home in 2023?
It's already been a year. Now we are stepping into a next year.
Can't believe that.
So see, always when you're buying a house, whenever you think about buying a house, the first step is always to find a realtor or a mortgage lender who can help you to get started for you. Okay, if they're working with me, the good thing about help them to on the mortgage and even on the realtor part also. The first step always is get organized. Okay, first you need to understand how much you can afford to buy a house. Correct. So the proof of or the documents, whichever is needed, is like a bank statement from the last 2 months, and you need a W-2 for the last 2 years. okay, and then you might need an RSUs. If you have an RSUs from the last 2 years, you need an RSUs.
Mm-hmm.
And you need like basically you need to look out where is your down payment coming in, like what is a down payment, minimum down payment is needed. Is it like all the down payment and the reserves? Okay, some lenders need a 3 months of reserves, 6 months of a reserves, or a 12 months of the reserves.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on your reserves options, depending on your down payment options, okay, you need to shortlist the lenders. Okay.
So let me stop you there. So it's basically what you own minus what you owe that tells you what
Correct.
your affordability is,
Yes.
right? And
So
before we go forward, let me also give out the number again for
yeah,
people
go
if
ahead.
they'd want to jump in on this conversation. If you want to know how to find your way in this market to buy your dream home, well, call us now. We're talking to Nagraj Anaya, founder of nagrajhomes.com, your trusted Bay Area realtor. The number in the studio is 408-912-5038, 408-912-5038. And we are also live on Facebook. You can watch us there and also put your questions down on the YouTube channel right there. That's Nagraj Anaya's channel.
Yes.
And we're starting off with how to think about approaching home buying, the affordability aspect of it, right?
How to buy a home in 2023, right?
Mm-hmm.
See,
Yeah.
once you know how much down payment you can do it, how much reserves you have, okay, then you need to apply for the loan. Okay, so some clients or some people have the directly a down payment, that's okay. But if you don't have a down payment, there's a down payment assistance program also from the counties available.
Uh-huh.
So you need to go through a down payment assistance programs also. Okay, so the government can help them the down payment assistance programs. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so once you, not for everybody qualifies for the down payment assistance, only few can qualify for the down payment assistance, and there's a lot of ifs and buts in that. So you need to go through that for the down payment assistance. Most of them doesn't qualify easily. If they're in H1B and other things, right, they might not qualify for it.
Okay.
Once you know the mortgage lender who can help you out, sometimes let me talk about in the down payment assistance itself, right?
Yes.
If you're into a business, right,
Mm-hmm.
most of them don't make a W2 income.
Yeah.
Okay, for them there is a loan program options based on the bank statement also. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so in that one, I think we have already one call.
Yes, let's see what they'd like to share. Hello and welcome to Real Estate Roundup. Your name, please, and your question for Nagraj.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes. Go ahead. Your talk louder, please. We not hearing you. Hello.
Sure. Yeah. Hi. Can I ask my question now?
Yes. Yes. Please go ahead. Your name.
Sure. This is Raj, and I have a question. So I see, like in California, spouse has to sign buying the property, but what states are like spouse doesn't have to sign, and a single spouse can buy, like Florida or I think Texas also it's a community property, right? So is Florida like without spouse signing, can one spouse buy the property?
Raj, we are not clear on the question. Can you repeat? Like you're talking about the investment in
No,
the
he's
other state?
talking about in which states. In California, you have the
So
spouse to
if
sign
I
the.
need to buy a California investment property,
Mhm.
Mhm.
both the spouses have to sign, or one spouse has to transfer and do those things. But in case, like if it is a Nevada investment property or a Florida,
Mhm.
can one spouse buy without other spouse signature?
See,
Like
I'm not
Nevada
much,
and Florida?
yeah, I'm not much clear on the other state investments, but you can always buy yourself also with, if you're not getting any qualifying based on your spouse, right? You're buying it yourself, then you should be able to do it. But how do you register your property? Based on that, it goes to it. Are you going to do it in a community property with or a joint tenant ship property, right? Ownerships. So that is like basically goes on the how you're holding on the title.
Mhm.
Okay, if it is a joint title, I mean joint something you said, right? Other than community
Yeah, joint tenant. Yeah.
title.
Yes.
So if it is the joint title, if one spouse doesn't sign, doesn't agree, then the sale doesn't go through, right? The transaction doesn't go through in that case.
Yes. So
Neither.
that's what you should talk to the estate attorney on this, and he can help you out what is a better way to go for it. Okay, because you would be a better suggestion, because I'm not qualified to give the advice on the how to own the community property or the estate. Better to talk to you on the estate attorney, and he can help you out on that, which is the better way to hold the ownership.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Raj, for calling in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Raj. And again, if there are more questions on the home buying process, you can call us 408-912-5038, 408-912-5038. The phone lines are open on Bolly 92.3 FM. And we're also live on YouTube on Nagraj Annaya's YouTube channel. You can get in touch there as well. Put your questions in the comment section and we'll take it from there. And on we go with the affordability aspect that you were talking about
Yes.
home buying in 2023.
Yeah, one is like the tech people buying the house, right? For them, it's easily for they can go based on the W-2 incomes, right? And how much they make in a yearly, or like based on the monthly incomes, they can go for it. There are other lenders who can do it like based on a no income check, but the loan to value will be dependent on the credit score and no income required. And other options also is like 12-month P&L required by CPA, and loan to value will be based on the 80%. Okay. The other options are, as I told you, it's a bank statement programs also. There you should be showing the source of the cash deposit. Loan to value also is on 80% or a 75%. Loan to value is like the lender will how much percentage will be giving and how much down payment you will be making it. Okay.
So a self-employed person would do what?
The self-employed will be going based on the tax returns of the last 2 years of a tax returns. Okay. If they don't make enough income from the last 2 years tax returns, they can go based on the no income check options also. That only few lenders do it, but their interest rates might be a little bit higher end. Okay. So based on the where you fit in, you can do the lender options shopping around. If they call me based on their cases, I can sit with them and I can suggest which lender would be better qualified for them.
Yeah.
Okay. Once you figure out what is your down payment options, what is your reserves component you have, and based on that, we can shortlist the lenders. Once you shortlist the lender, you need to get a pre-approval. Okay, the pre-approval is like basically will go through, as I said, they will go through based on your down payment, based on your reserves you have and how much you make in money. They will get you in a pre-approval. Okay, so pre-approval, instead of going based on the minimum, you can always get a maximum pre-approval. So that way you can know where to look around. Okay, I know a lot of them call me, Nagaraj, no, I want to buy only for 1.2, but your affordability can go up to a 1.5. Get in a pre-approval for a 1.5. So that way you have a room to shop around. Sometimes you can look at the homes around 1.2 million and you can look at the 1.5 also. Right. So whichever you like, based on that,
you can maximize on your pre-approval limits.
So maximizing the pre-approval is very, very important. So that way it is no need to go back to the lender to ask again, maximize my pre-approval. So once you have a pre-approval from the qualified the lenders, then you need to start looking for any homes around the area. You need to shortlist based on your commute, based on your needs. Okay, so some needs are like you need to be staying closer to the office. Some needs are like work from home options are there nowadays. I'm okay to stay 30 to 40 miles around. Okay, based on your needs, shortlist the areas. And now you have already an income max. Now you already have a pre-approval. You know which areas. Talk to the realtor. Okay, he might help you out in this case. Okay, so he will suggest you based on his experience, right? So which areas to look for. This is very, very important. Having a 10-15 areas might help you out not to shortlist your homes at all.
Yeah.
Come down, narrow down which area is better for you. If you can qualify for 2.53 million and you want to stay something closer, go for a Cupertino areas. If you're looking for 1.5, 1.6 for your school needs are not important, go to a Santa Clara area. If you're looking for, no, I want to stay for 700, 800, but I need a single family home, I need to stay a bit far away, then you can go to a Lathrop or San Joaquin County areas. Okay. And in this process, very important is like, do you need a single family homes? Do you need condos? Do you need a townhouse? Try to talk to the realtor and try to understand the differences what you have,
Yeah.
depending on your preferences you have, right? Once you
Mhm.
shortlist, because single family homes and the condos, right, the difference is like basically even the qualification also. Some lenders says they can't do a 5% for their condos. Okay, so that is why this needs to be answered even before a pre-approval, so
Yeah.
that you can come to know.
Mm-hmm. And hold that thought, Nagraj. Let me also tell our listeners who've just joined us. You're listening to Real Estate Roundup with Nagraj Anaya of nagrajhomes.com. I'm Vijay Lakshmi, and we're talking about ways and means of approaching 2023 in your home buying process. If you have been, wondering how to go about this, Nagraj is there to help you, handhold you through it all. He brings a wealth of knowledge on the current market conditions and their impact on the home buying and selling process. So if you have any questions surrounding it, if you need a little bit of brainstorming on which way to go, we're talking about that. But if you want your particular case to discuss, give us a call. 408-912-5038 is the number in the studios. 408-912-5038. We're also live on YouTube right now. You can check us out there and leave your question in the comment section, and we'll take it from there. And talking about streamlining where you want to live and narrowing down those options, right?
So once you narrow down the options where you want to stay in 2023, right? So then you start visiting the homes with the realtor, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can attend the open houses also, okay? Before doing that, right, create an Excel sheet or create a notes. Each home when you visit, write the pros and cons of the house.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that is very important. Now, any home you visit, note down the positive things, what you like, what you don't like it. Okay, after your tour, sit down with the realtor, all the homes whatever you have seen, okay,
Mm-hmm.
go through with him once what you like, what you
Yeah.
don't like it. Okay, if you don't like it, can it be addressed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so once you note down all that stuffs and whichever the homes you like it, okay, see the when is the offer date for that. Okay, some of the homes might be taking offer preemptives.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, once you narrow down what's the price, talk to your realtor, narrow down what's the price of the home, is it in your budget thing, right? So the realtor can give you the information how much based on the comparables, based on his experience, what might be the better price to put an offer. Now you put before putting an offer, there are some few terms you need to be sitting with. Once you realtor prepares your offer, right, you need to sit with him, go through the offer one. Okay, in that offer there will be like a lot of conditions and terms, like for example, what is your down payment options, what is your contingencies options, like for example in the contingency itself there's a loan option, loan contingency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, one
Okay,
call
one
on
call.
hold. Yeah. Let's see what they'd like to share with us. Hello, you've joined us on Real Estate Roundup with Nagraj Anaya. Your name, please, and what you'd like to ask.
Yeah, hi. This is Kishore speaking.
Yes,
Hi,
hi,
I
Kishore.
Kishore.
want to ask a question on the investment property, especially in Bay Area.
Yes, Kishore.
I know the property value or the interest rate coming up or going down depending on the inflation or recession, but how this will impact my like the rental market? Like, let us assume if I want to look next just for 5 years, uh, is it better to invest in this kind of market or better to wait some other time?
Hello, Kishore. Good afternoon. It's a great question. So, Kishore, it comes down to investment property where you are buying in. So, do you already have an investment property or you plan to buy, Kishore?
Plan to buy.
Okay. And again, comes down to investment property. How much down payment are you making and which areas are you going to shortlist? Okay. So, you need to be looking for example, let's assume you want to buy a 400K, 500K. Okay, 400K, 500K, you need to shortlist the area. South Bay, you can't afford it, right? So you need to be looking somewhere in the San Joaquin County, like areas like basically Stockton and Manteca areas. Okay, the positive cash flow depends on how much down payment or how much you are putting down. Okay, but if you're trying to put 30% or 25%, right? So your it might not, ROI, return of investment, might not match right now. Investments are always slow returns. Don't expect you put it now, you buy investment properties, unless you make a huge down payment, your return of investment not get you right away the positive values. If you're holding for the longer time, because I was if you have not attended my real estate connect event, right, I introduced one of the investor. He bought a houses in Stockton for 75K, what, 10 years or 15 years back. Okay, so that time he was not having a positive return flow, but after 20 years or 10 years, the same property value was increased to 400K, 450K. So it is like each house returns, right, it's like 2000, 2500 in a duplexes, correct thing, correct? So it comes down to, it's always investment is, think about the longer term, how the property will appreciate in the longer term. Okay, how much, as I told you, one of the down payment stuffs, right? So think about it, it's always a slow investment. Okay, I can sit with you based on your cases. Call me after this show, I'll personally go through it and suggest based on your needs, right, which areas are better to invest. Think about, like, in next 10-15 years, how do you have like 10-15 investment properties for yourself? Each property for yourself can get even a $500, $1,000 of a return of investment, right? 10 properties can get you a $10,000. Don't think one property can get you a $10,000. It's always an investment, is a slow accumulation. There is nothing like you buy tomorrow. It is not like a lottery ticket, right? Even the all the lottery tickets also, you might not win, but this is not the case. It is like invested. Think about in the future, it can, how it can get you a $500 or $1,000 for each properties. Unless you don't sell, you're not expecting like the sale price, right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a call after the show and we'll discuss in detail, and I'll explain you which areas based on your needs we can go for it. As an investment, don't always look for a new properties. Think about the older properties also, where you can maintain it yourself, but be careful when you're looking buying to basically to buy a property and repair it and sell it. Okay, be careful in that. I was talking to one of my client recently. He bought a house in Livermore for 750K. He bought it in a high-end market. Now he's trying to sell it. In the Livermore is not doing good because he put almost 200K.
Oh, okay.
For the repairs. When he's trying to sell right now, he might not even get into a positive thing because he's trying to do a short-term investments. The short-term investments are always a risk. Long-term investments are better.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So yeah, thank you for that call, Kishore. And again, like Nagraj mentioned, if you want to get in touch with him and talk further, you can always call him offline, 408-805-4653. That's 408-805-4653 is the number. We have a few minutes left if you want to get in.
Let me wrap up the steps to buy a house.
Yeah.
So that way it is like, I think the second step is like shortlist the homes. Once you shortlist the homes, is like, then you put an offer. Okay. Before putting an offer, look out the terms with your realtor. Once he prepares an offer, review with him before signing it, because nowadays is e-signing, just tick, 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 you can sign it. Instead of that, before e-signing, ask the realtor what he has written, review the offer terms. Okay. There are a lot of loan contingencies, inspection contingencies. Talk to him. What is that? Understand with him. Once he does it, like he puts an offer, the seller might review the offer terms and he can get back to you. If the offer gets accepted, or otherwise the seller might ask for more, then it's a counter offer goes in and other terms. Once it is done, your offer gets accepted. Let's assume the offer gets accepted. Okay. The next thing is like you get into an escrow.
Okay.
In that escrow, you would, in the offer terms itself, you would have said within how many days you put in a deposit. It can be 1 day or it can be 3 days. You need to transfer the 3% deposit, or depending on the offer terms. Once you transfer the deposit, you're in a contract. Like now you should start your loan.
Mm-hmm.
Loan will be basically they will be asking to send out the updated documents for you and everything. The loan will get started from loan lender will start, like basically send it to an underwriter, and meanwhile, as soon as the before sending it to an underwriter or processing, right, they'll be starting in the even the appraisal. Okay, appraisal is like basically you can go with an immediate appraisal, or like basically it takes 1 week to or 2 weeks. Okay,
Mhm.
fast appraisal might cost you 850 or 950 depending on wherever you are staying, and don't quote me on the numbers, it depends on where area is there. Okay, once you have the appraisal report, and underwriter will be reviewing the terms, documents and everything. If he needs more information, he'll ask the underwriter will be asking the candidate to send out the client to send out more information, so that once the underwriter reviews and confirms that appraisal come out very well,
Mm-hmm.
matches to it, there are again the few terms we can review it next time, like how does it, what does it happen if the appraisal comes down the offer price. Okay,
Yeah.
that all that we can review it later, since we are running out of the
So
time.
as far as the lender is concerned, so do you shop around at that point for the
No,
lender
shop
or?
around is like basically once your offer get accepted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, most of the times if they go with me, I would have like basically better based on the conditions, right, or the situations, we would have already shortlisted it. Okay, if the one of the, we can shop around that time also, based on if your needs are the APR.
Yeah.
On the
Mhm.
APR again depends on the market conditions on that day. Okay, so it is always a daily fluctuating it.
I
Okay,
see.
so you can go for it, shop around, log the lender, because you have a 20 to 30 days for closing. Okay,
Mhm.
if you want to finalize the lender, as soon as your offer gets accepted, just finalize the lender. You would have already done during a pre-approval, but
Mm.
if the rates are changing nowadays, okay, if
Yes.
other lenders are giving a better rates, go with the other lenders and lock for it.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
but that's very important. Lender, whoever you select, they should be able to fulfill it your conditions based on it, because every client needs are different. Okay, somebody is doing a 10%, somebody is doing 20%, somebody is doing a 5%, based on their loan needs also. I think we are running out. Once the
Yes. So
once
we're
the
going to continue with
continue this one instead
yeah,
of rushing
lot
up
of strategic sound advice. Thank you, Nagaraj, and look forward to continued sessions of this. And folks, if you want to get in touch with him, 408-805-4653 is his number, or just log on to nagarajhomes.com, NAGARAJ homes.com. Thank you again, Nagaraj, and until next time, this is Vijay Lakshmi. Thank you for joining us on Real Estate Roundup. Look forward to having you participating again. Until then, namaskar.
Namaskar, happy Sunday.
Happy